Well, since our last interview, Pop Smoke got killed.
Mm.
Did you know Pop at all?
Nah. God bless the dead, though.
Yeah, I spoke to him a couple days before he died. We were planning on doing an interview that next week.
Mm.
We were just on, he was in LA and I was in New York at the time. We kept missing each other. And I remember I congratulated him because he had just dropped the project with Travis Scott. He was on the Jack Boys project, and he was really, really starting to level up. And like, if you listen to a lot of these like Brooklyn drill projects that are coming out these days, and I'm not going to name specific people or whatever else, but the production style especially really sounds like what he laid down.
Yeah.
Like, he was really a huge influence to New York.
Yo, shout out all them Brooklyn niggas doing that drill music. I be listening to that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? I be listening to nigga Famo Banger. I be listening to all that shit. I be on YouTube listening to all that shit. They got culture going on there. And Pop Smoke, he was like more of in the forefront because he had his situation. So you know what I mean? And that was a loss, man, because he was helped pushing that forward for them. You feel what I'm saying? So that was a loss.
Well, it's been months since he got killed, and I haven't heard anything. No witnesses, no arrests, no motives, no charges, no nothing. And let me tell you, the Hollywood Hills, where damn near every home has a camera, is really fucked up. As someone who moves around in a similar fashion, you're a rapper, you go city to city, you're staying in different places, you got jewelry, you got people around you, some people you know really well, some people you don't know very well. Did that really affect you? Like, damn, like I got to move different so something like this might not happen to me.
Hell yeah. Anytime it happened to somebody who you know what I'm saying, who do what I do. When it happened with Nip, when it happened with Pop Smoke, you know what I'm saying, there's always a conversation and there's always a meeting. We'll be like, yo, we got to move tighter, we got to tighten up. Even if it had nothing to do with us, just a wake-up call. And we lost somebody, you know what I'm saying? We lost somebody, like you said, who moved how we move, who we could look in the mirror and see ourselves a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So automatically, we want to protect ourselves more. We want to move smarter and put ourselves around, people who going to hold it down and take care of us, or who think the way we think.
Yeah, I mean, because he was actually flashing his address on Instagram Live right before that shit happened. Not to say that those two things had anything to do with each other, but I'm always very conscious, like, about exposing my position. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no pictures of my house. There's no pictures of my car. Very few people even visit me. Like, there's only been maybe a small handful of people that even know where I live. I live in a gated community on top of that. You have to learn from people's, from tragedies. You have to mourn the tragedy, but the people that are still here have to say, okay, like, what did this person do that I could learn from? Like, I had Willie D on my show recently from the Ghetto Boys, and he told me some shit that really fucked me up. He said, a lot of dudes, they go to the club and they say, all right, man, we're going to go to the club and we're going to drink and hang out. And if some dudes disrespect us, we're going to fuck them up right then and there. Right? You hear this conversation a lot. Like, no one's going to disrespect us. We're going to jump them, fuck them up, whatever. But you never hear this conversation. All right, we're going to go to the club and some dudes wild out on us. We're going to fuck them up. I'll probably get killed. So you could have my shoes, give my car to my sister, tell my mom I got some money, behind my closet, and so forth.
I'm gonna make one stop before I go out there because I gotta go over here to my girl house and I'm gonna kiss my baby and kiss my woman and let them know I love them, and then I'm gonna go over here and get killed. Oh, and I'll bury this the suit I want you to bury me in. To tell them don't be putting too much makeup on me and shit, man, because I don't like all that, man. Tell that mortuary, man, you let them know, man. Like, you would really plan it all the way out. But they don't plan on what other people could possibly do to them. They only think about what they're going to do to somebody else. So early on, I was cognizant of what the other person might do.
They don't plan the story all the way out. And that's what gets a lot of people fucked up.
Right.
And that shit really hit me, man. because we lost a lot of fucking people. Like there's been a few people that we've scheduled for interviews that never made it because they died.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? G Money from Baton Rouge, same kind of thing. He died a few days before our interview. Big Low, Chief Keef's cousin, he got killed a few days after our interview. Yeah, man, it's just too much tragedy around this shit.
You know, niggas in the street think that way. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in the street, a lot of times, dudes feel like they invincible. They got their people with them. They got their artillery with them. You know how that shit goes. It's just a matter of when like Willie D said, it's like you got to plan that thing out. You know what I'm saying? You got to be equipped. And you got to know what's going on. And a lot of times it might not be always smart to move right then and there.
Yeah, I mean, Willie also mentioned that most of the dudes he knows that are on death row are not big guys. They're usually kind of short. They're usually kind of small. And, the big dudes is like, oh, this little motherfucker ain't going to do nothing to me. I'm going to have my way with him. But it's those little dudes that are quick to pull out a pistol and kill you.
Like, I never underestimate people. I don't give a damn about size. I wrote size ain't shit for Bushwick Bill. All right? So I don't care about size. Likewise, there are other people who don't care about size. And if you look at death row, I remember a few years ago, I looked at the people that were on death row, and most of those guys were under 6 feet tall and 160 pounds soaking wet. Little cats squeezing that trigger. So there are guys that because they got some size on them, they're quick to fight, quick to swing on somebody. Oh, little old nigga, I'll whoop your ass. I've heard people say that in the club. Oh, little old nigga, man, this little nigga. Boom! Rap, bro.
Right. Real shit.
Yeah, this is why, yeah, man, it's sad. It's sad. I mean, we have to keep reporting on this shit over and over again, and it, it fucks me up. I mean, Young Greatness, another person we interviewed who ended up getting killed a few years later. Yeah, man, fucked up.